what you have learned in data processing is first step is we have to input, then process, then output. So here we have to feed the data into the computer, that is input. So here each and every algorithm must start and it has to end at particular stage. So this is an algorithm to find compound interest. So we have to multiply all the digits from 1 to 10. In this example, 1 to 5. So the answer what we get is nothing but the factorial of a given number. Dear students, welcome to CS classes. I am Ravi Kumar KR, lecturer in Computer Science, Vidhyaashram PU College, Temple of Excellence, Mysore. Students, let us start our session with the topic algorithms. So, in our previous session, we have discussed about the basic steps involving in problem solving approach or problem solving methodology. So, one of them is algorithm. Now, let us see the algorithm in detail. This algorithm is a step-by-step finite sequence of instruction to solve well-defined problem. So actually this algorithm and flowcharts are nothing but tools for designing solution of a problem. So what is algorithm? As what you have learned in a previous session, it is a step-by-step procedure or a finite sequence of instruction to solve a problem. So and it is in textual representation. So this is nothing but algorithm. So now let us see what are the characteristics of algorithm. So first one is input. Algorithm starts with procedural steps to accept input data. So what you have learned in data processing is first step is we have to input, then process, then output. So here we have to feed the data into the computer, that is input. Similarly, so our algorithm, the first step is to accept the data from the user, or we have to input the data, that is first character. Next one is definite. What is definite? Each operation steps or operation must be definite, that is each and every instruction must clearly specify that what should be done. So the meaning of definite is that, so here each and every statement in a program or in algorithm, it must be very clear and it has to be a in particular syntax or it should be complete. That is the meaning of definite. So next point is effective. What is effective? This is each operational step can at least be in principle is carried out by a person using paper and a pencil in minimum number of times. I mean, before writing an algorithm, the user or the programmer must have a practice or he has to write the statements or instructions in its principle. I mean, as per its syntax, as well as he has to write or it has to be written number of times for effective algorithm. So that is the meaning of effective. Next one is terminate. Next one is terminate. So after some minimum number of operations, algorithm must come to an end. See, this is the meaning of it is a finite number of steps. That is what you have seen in the definition. Algorithm is a step-by-step procedure and it is a finite number of instructions. In that, what the meaning is that each and every algorithm must come to an end at particular stage, that is terminate. And next one is output. So what is output? So an algorithm is written to solve a problem. So it must produce one or more computed results or answer is called output. Obviously, we are using computer to get the result or to get the output. So each and every algorithm must produce an output or the result, that is output. So these are the characteristics of an algorithm. Now let us see an examples how to write algorithm to find compound interest, and let us see other examples. Now to find compound interest. So here given the principal amount P, rate of interest R, and period is P, this algorithm finds the compound interest. So what is the meaning of this? Here, what is the formula for this? Formula is compound interest CI equals P into power of 1 plus R by 100, comma T minus P. So by looking at the formula, we supposed to enter the values of P, principal, rate, and T for period. So these are the values we have to input. That is the step number 1. So it starts with step number 1, start. So here step number 2 is read the values of P or N. Here N stands for time or N stands for period. So in this example, we supposed to enter the value of T or N, this is R, and value of P. So to solve a compound interest, we have to enter the values for these 3 variables. That is step number 2. So how do we write this? This is input P or N. And step number 3 is calculate the compound interest by using the formula. So the formula to find the compound interest is this. This is, we have to write the formula accordingly. That is step number 3. So next one is print the result. Next one, that is nothing but output. So we're using output CI. CI is this is the value, that is CI, and we have to exit or end of an algorithm. So if you look at this algorithm, it is a step-by-step procedure to solve a problem. Here the problem is to find compound interest, and to find the compound interest, we must know the formula, or the user must be knowing how to solve this particular problem or how to find compound interest. So here first step is start, and here enter the value. This is input P or N or T here. So then the applying formula, then it is the result. So it also say that we can also simulate this with data, processing, and information. So here data, we have to input the data, computer process it with the formula, and we get the result. So these are the procedure. So what is algorithm? Step-by-step procedure. So here, in order to find the compound interest, first step is input the values, and computer process it with the help of the formula given, and it gives us the result. This is output. So here each and every algorithm must start and it has to end at particular stage. So this is an algorithm to find compound interest. Now let us see another example. Greatest of 3 numbers. So here 3 numbers A, B, C. And here what is the logic for this? Here suppose the given numbers, for example, A, B, C are the 3 given numbers. Now here we have to find out which is the greater. So the logic what we are written here in the algorithm is that, let me explain the logic to you. So first of all, we have to assume that let it be large number. First we have to assume that let first number be large. Then we are comparing this B, second number, with A or with the first number. So if this is greater, then you have to assume that this will be the largest number. Next we have to compare C with this number. So here, then after that, if suppose B is large, we are comparing this number with this B, so that if it is greater, then we have to say that this is large number. So this is the logic we are using in this algorithm. So accordingly, the algorithm must start with a reserved word, or it is a word start. Then next step is we have to input the values. In this example, A, B, C are the 3 numbers. We have to input 3 numbers. Then we have to assume that or assign that let large be A. A is the first number. Let A be the large. We are assuming or we are assigning a variable A to a large variable. So then Next one is I'm comparing second number. If B is greater than large, then large equals to B. This is a statement here. So the second number, if this is greater than first number, then we have to assign that the second number B will be the larger. So accordingly, if second number is greater than large, obviously large equals to B. This is one condition. Next, after this, next step number 5 is I'm comparing second number, the last number C. So next one is I'm comparing this number C with large. So here compare C. If C is greater than large, large equals to C. So this is the logic. So at the end of this stage here, the value, one of the value will be stored in large. So that will be assigned, the large number will be assigned to a variable large. So accordingly, next one is we have to output large. So in that case, then we have to stop the algorithm, or we have to end algorithm. So this is an algorithm to find the largest of three numbers. The logic, let me explain once again. The three numbers are here A, B, C. We are assuming that let A be the large number first, then I'm comparing B with this. I'm comparing B with the large. If B is greater than large, then we have to make B as the large number. And again, now large number is B. Now again, I'm comparing C with this large. In this example, as of now, B is the larger. Now, if C is greater than B or C is greater than this number, large here, we have to assume that let large number C will be the largest number. So this is the logic we have used in this algorithm. Now let us see the another of algorithm, that is factorial of a number. So what is factorial of a number? Here, for example, suppose let us take an example of a number 5 factorial. So 5 factorial is equivalent to 5 multiplied by 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So you will get 120. So 120 is factorial of a number 5. So this is factorial. So what is a factorial of a number? Suppose example 5. So factorial is we have to multiply all these numbers from 1 to 5. So from 1 till 5, we have to keep multiplying numbers. For example, if I want to find out the factor of 10 means I have to multiply from 1 till 10. So we have to multiply all the digits from 1 to 10. In this example, 1 to 5. So the answer what we get is nothing but the factorial of a given number. Now here, let us see the algorithm for this. So we have to start algorithm, step number 1. And here we have to input one number, that is n. Input n. This is n is the given number. In this example, 5. Next one is compute the factorial by successive multiplication. So here we have to multiply from 1 to 3. So for that we are using the code here. This is the logic or the programming statement to find factorial. Here we are using for I equal to 1 to n. Here I equal to 1 to n. N in this example 5. From 1 to 5. Fact equal to fact into I. What is fact here? Fact equals to fact into I. For example, first one I value is 1. So it is multiplied by 1. Next I value become 2. The result first time it will be 1 into 1. Next one is that is equals to 1. Next time we have to repeat this 1 into 2, that is equals 2. Now again, next one is this 2 into 3 equal 6. So these are the steps to be carried out, and these are executed or are carried out by using the coding that is called for loop. With the help of this statement, it keeps multiplying on the number or digits till the given value n, or in this example 5. Next, after multiplication, successive multiplication of all the digits from 1 up to the given number n, we'll get the factorial of a number. So we have to output fact. So this is an algorithm to find the factorial of a given number. In this example, students, we are using this, the logic or programming statement. Here we are using, it is called for loop. It is nothing but a programming construct for repetition of statements. So this is an factorial of a given number. Students, let us continue our discussion in my next session. Thank you very much.